No, no, I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Welcome back to the channel. This bad boy on the table today. Probably a year or so ago, I was offered a heap of these Bougainvillias that have been growing in the ground for, I don't know, probably at least 50 years, probably more than that. We went and dug out what we could and brought them back here. Put this one in a pot, put a few more in a, half a plastic tank, and they've all just been left to rest and try and recover from what was a pretty brutal move. The intention was always to try and turn them into some sort of a bonsai. The trouble with plants that have been grown in the ground for that long, like there's no training done to make them look anything like we want them to look, so it's pretty much pot luck what you're going to get. So this one's first cab off the rank. It's probably one of the smaller ones I've got to deal with. So I'm going to tip it out on the table and just have a look at it and see what we can do with it. I mean, if we can't turn it into something that's going to make a nice-ish looking tree, then it's probably going to end up in the dump somewhere in the compost or in the new wood chipper. That's probably where it'll end up. Yeah, so we'll tip it out on the table, have a bit of a look at it, and yeah, I don't know. This is a job and a half. I don't know why I do this shit. Get a load of it. It's been in here for a fair while, so I'm going to assume that it's got a reasonable amount of roots. I might even be growing through the bottom of the pot. Oh, that's a bit rough. Oh well, sorry fella, but you're not going to bring your dirt with you. I just have to go without. Alright. Lucky these guys are tough, eh? Rightio. I guess the first thing we should just try and look at is see if we have a nice angle to try and make something. I mean, we've got a nice wide trunk down here. If we brought the soil level up to here somewhere, we'd probably be alright. It's nice and wide. You could take the back off and maybe this one and let it taper up this way. I mean, there's dead wood up here, which we won't be leaving, and this branch here is at a funny looking angle, so I don't know if that's really the best option. From that side it's just ugly looking, I think. Oh, don't wreck the place while you're being turned around. Yeah, the trunk's a little funky looking from some of these other angles. I don't know if there's too many nice angles on this tree, to be honest. I think this side is one of the few, because it gives you that nice wide base. I think that would have to go. Probably take this back piece as well. Just leave this one curve here. Probably just cut this growth off on this one. I'd leave that there for now because I'd probably bury that. I'd probably put the ground level here somewhere. So I'd probably bury that and hope it, because it does have a few roots growing in there. Or should we just take it? Maybe we should just take it and let it grow all its new roots, just cut it off there so it's not a pain in the ass. Take that. Most of this one at the back here. and just leave that piece up into here. I don't like that branch in particular, but might just lop a few branches off and see where we're at. A few of the ones that we've decided we don't want. Hopefully I won't get in the way too much. And this is a proper old school spiky buggery Bougainvillea. Of course I'm running around in bare feet, so. A bit too much wood for that tool. I really think that's probably the only way this is ever going to make a nice tree. Because the only really nice looking front we have is on this side. By the looks of it, it's had other major branches off a separate plant growing through here, which has sort of compressed the trunk in on that side, which makes it look all weird if you go from any other angle. So I think this is the only way, and fuck, I hope you can see that. Anyway, as I was saying before I tried to wreck the place, we're limited to this side being the front. That being the case, this is no good. Got to go. That I don't think is worth keeping. Got to go. This coming forward like this, it's never going to do anything. Got to go. We might make a move and get rid of those branches. If you think I'm hand sawing them, you got another thing coming. I'm too old and spoiled for that. Safety first. That deadwood's got to go. Won't be keeping deadwood on a Bougainvillea. It's too soft. It'll never last, so we'll just get rid of it anyway. I think any of this front stuff probably needs to go. I might leave that back one for now, just in case this one doesn't shoot very well. Yeah, I think we'll just take those two off. Probably don't need the saw for that. Should I take that bit of dead wood off now or just leave it? I might just leave it, it's not going to do anything, it's not going to hurt anything. I think we'll repot that up now. I know I could probably do a little bit better job on some of these scars, but I think I'll just leave it for now. Righto. I think I'll pot that back up just in a plastic pot again for now. With some new potting soil. Really good feed. Get it back in the sort of semi-shaded area just to recover. But you can see now with the soil level up here, we'll have that nice wide base and it tapers down into this branch. The only thing I don't like is that. I really hope I can get something shooting out below it or even on it. So I can just lop that off and get another branch out here. Who knows, that may come off. And that may be, we may be able to just cut that down like that. And this may be just the start of our canopy here, and that may be our tree. Nice triangle of foliage up here. Nice big wide base. Who knows? But it's definitely, you know, it'll never be a show winning bonsai, but it might be an impressive little tree, especially once you see it in full flower. I don't know if you noticed the flowers, it's got orange apricot-y looking flowers on it, which is pretty cool. So if we get a dense cover of flowers and some dense foliage up here, I think it'll look pretty cool. Anyway, we'll get him back in a pot and get him back in the shade. We'll check back in on him at some point, probably a year down the track. Let me know if you've ever rescued any old Bougainvillias and how the process went for you, because most of the ones I've got, they just look like they're going to be a bloody challenge to get them to look like anything decent. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.